very much. All right, we're gonna jump back in where we left off, where you guys were past the robot, or the construct that was blocking your way. You made it through another puzzle by activating the discs to descend, spiraling through what seems like the astral plane, or stars, or just nothingness, kind of all around you. You finally descend, and then the hallway before you, leading out of this disc area, you see a familiar kind of darkness reach out, and it is Pan once more, with several shadow figures. Or I'm sorry, nope, that was at the beginning. Pan has appeared, and he had these long horns. You guys fought a little bit as he began to try to extract all of your shadows and souls from each one of you, which all of you successfully resisted. Angered by your you guys overcoming his ability, he started to protrude. His horns started to protrude even more. His eyes began to glow even more red, and even his form seems to his form that's very.
You cut out there.
I don't know if you can hear us.
Silent, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hit the tick button and just decided to say, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. Anyways, his form started to elongate. His arms, even his legs seem a little bit longer. His torso seems a little bit shorter. His arms seem a little disproportionate as well as the fight goes on, until he had enough with you all and the continuous ridicule he received.
You're welcome.
He decided to kind of show his hand a little bit and prove that he is kind of still lord of this domain of Neverland, as with his current role. And he displaced the room and placed you in another place where these rocks are centering around the room and orbiting all around, constantly spinning and shape and changing the location. At one point you're to the west of Pan, the next point you're to the south of Pan, all within a matter of 6 seconds. These rocks just continuously spiraling. There does seem to be little rocks around the room that you could jump between to kind of get to the other rocks, but it is it's no easy feat. There is
tilde key, Nick.
I'm sorry, what was that, Cronus?
I said tilde key because you just cut off.
Oh, sorry. I guess there's like maybe a limit to the push to talk. But anyways, so you guys are spinning around these rocks, and you see all these shadowy forms of yourself standing before you at various places around this new space, with Pan centered on the center space. And we're going to pick up right where we left off, and that is going to be, I'm going to go with the 4 shadows that were in the previous room first, and then I'm going to proceed with initiative as order, the so forth initiative, just following true, because just as I feel like it's kind of odd for you all to kind of shoot them all at once, it's the same thing. I feel like it's like, okay, if I really want to, I could target 6 of these unique names at one player, which doesn't seem right either. So hopefully you guys like this. Let's go ahead and start us off with the Josel, Cronus, Faye, and Bart. Anika and Lorna were the 2 that were not in the previous room, if I recall correct.
That's correct.
Okay, so first things first is I'm going to be Josel here, and he is going to he's over here. You know what? He is going to take 2 attacks with his sword against you.
He has advantage.
2, 24 and 19. I think the 24 hits.
1 hit.
Okay. For 14 points of slashing damage. He is going to then do an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to fire. Oh shoot! He's going to fire. What is that? Cone of or ray of frost. Oh wait, does that hurt other creatures? Or
No, it's just one. But he's gonna do a spell on. He's casting a spell next to me, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Goody!
Cantrip for ray of frost with a 28.
20 to hit him.
Do you have Mage Slayer? Or
I have Mage Slayer.
Very nice.
Technically, it would be 22. Technically.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it's a range, attack.
Oh, okay.
No crit.
Okay, 22. So that is, you do hit for 20.
Oh, wait, wasn't he slowed still?
Yeah.
No, I don't think any of them were slowed.
No, Josel was slowed.
Shadow Josel was the
And he did not pass his save last round.
He was slowed, or he? So I don't.
He was still slowed. Anika hasn't lost concentration.
Well then, all right. And he can't even do an action surge.
So it would just be the one single attack he did.
Yeah, because he can't do an action surge then, right?
I mean,
action
I
surge
think you
does
could
take-
still do an action surge. It's just that it'll just be one more attack is all.
He can only
then
take one attack though.
I forgot he was slowed. Let me update his symbol. To
He's got all the problems.
Oh, yeah. So regardless of abilities and magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
And I'm looking up if a fighter can actually surge while slowed.
It
Well,
would
it's
be
not an
making
action,
more
it's
than
not a
one
bonus.
melee attack. I mean, he could, but he can't make more than one melee attack. So if he action surge to do something else, sure.
Yeah, he can action surge.
He just can't do it to make an attack.
All right. Shit. The ones are fucking killing me for the freaking push to talk number 2 now.
Yeah, so they can't make a attack, but they could dash, disengage, dodge, or hide.
It's no big deal. We got it. I'm not going to take the action surge because if you slow, that's silly to me. Let's move on to Cronus, who is now going to take 2 attacks against you, Faye.
Mm-hmm.
That 24 still hits though.
Yeah, 24 hits. I took that damage. He has advantage.
Okay, 19
Miss.
misses.
19 miss. Wait, was Shadow Cronus raging?
He has not gone to rage. That's a good point. He took his 2 attacks. That's with you get 2 attacks. You don't use your bonus action to make your second attack. So he will use his bonus action to go into rage. Thank you for reminding me. If you guys could do me a favor, if there's like some standard stuff that your characters do and I've just completely blanked, within reason. I mean, don't give it easy to me, but I also
I sent you a cheat sheet.
Oh God, I didn't see the sheet before the session. I just try to read through everyone's character sheets to the best of my ability.
It's a simple one.
All right. Sorry. Cronus, that was his turn. He misses the first attack. He will go. He'll go ahead and do his next one.
He hit.
All right, for 11 points of damage. Oh, nope, no range, no rage. So 9 points of damage only. And then he's going to take his bonus action and go into a rage. So don't take the rage. I forgot about it, but thanks for being honest and keeping me on track. Let's see here. And then we're going to go to Bart and Faye and Anika. So Bart is going to go ahead and take his 2 attacks against you, Anika. Actually, before he does that, where are you at, Bart? Where's your character sheet?
Josel needs to make Shadow Josel needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what the DC is, but I think it was 18.
That saves. No, it's 17.
He's no longer slowed.
trying to find the item sheet that tells me what his boots, if it's a bonus action or if it's just willingly. I think it's a bonus action.
So they can use our magic items. That's just different.
Is a bonus action. So he is going to click his heels together and activate his Boots of Haste. Which, shit, that gives him 2 turns, double movement. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? And then he's going to take a swing with his first action against you, Anika.
No.
That's going to be a miss. All right.
Mhm.
And so since he activated haste, does he take his next action in the same
He does
turn?
get the hasted action.
Okay, so he's going to take another attack. For 13 points of damage. And he is then going to, let's see here, Faye and Anika.
He has to get sneak attack.
Don't forget his sneak attack.
Oh, is it not already applied? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait. Hang on. I'm going to try cutting words.
Okay, go for it.
So, what's my inspiration? D10?
Yep.
So 8. And then I can shield that. So I take nothing.
Okay, you take what
Oh,
damage?
wait.
Or-
Never mind. I still take it. Because I cannot cut it. Yeah, I still take it.
Yeah,
It was
I
worth
think
a
that's
shot.
2 reactions.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Okay. So, how much damage do you end up taking?
All of it.
Okay. And then, let's see here. Faye, you are going to shoot across the way at Lorna.
Does Faye want to use Psychic Lance?
Actually, before Faye does that, I need to put Hex Curse on something. Shoot.
Remember, with Hexblade's curse, she cannot move that to anyone else.
Until they die.
Nope, if they die, Hexblade's curse is done. That is
Does
a
it make-
short rest.
Oh,
You're
short
thinking of
rest.
Hex, so does she want to spend a spell slot to cast Hex?
If that's the case, and Hex just puts any ability check at disadvantage, does that include attack rolls?
No, just ability check.
Just ability checks.
Yeah, Hex sucks. Upcasting don't even increase damage, it just increase the amount of time.
You know what? Faye is going to target herself. And Hex, she's going to Hex your charisma ability.
Doesn't affect saves, unfortunately.
But it does affect ability checks and stuff, I guess. Oh, I see. what you're saying.
I'm gonna use persuasion, intimidation, deception.
I
here.
see what you're saying. Okay. All right. So it doesn't affect saving throws either. Okay. Well, fudge. What do
Basically,
I do
the only the only ability checks you want to use Hex on is either Dex or Strength.
Oh, I know what to do. All right. She is targeting you, Faye, and she is going to Hex your strength.
Oh boy, my 9 strength.
Do you mean me or Faye?
That puts all her rolls at disadvantage, correct?
Nope.
No.
Hold on, I'm
So-
not understanding Hex. What the heck does Hex Blaze
So
Curse do?
Hex affects ability checks. So if you hex athletics, or if you hex strength, it affects athletics.
Exactly. So
And
if
It
you have a
does
low
not
strength,
affect attack rolls. Though.
it does not affect
So, like,
attack rolls. Basically,
Because that's an
hexes.
attack, not an ability.
I just use hex for extra damage. I just pick a random ability check. I don't really care which one because the ability check doesn't matter.
all right. Well then, Lorna, I appreciate you being so honest and candid with your recommendation. So, I guess that does make sense. Sorry, I just don't understand that ability, I guess. So,
What you could do is you could give disadvantage on Dex. That way, either Shadow Josel or Shadow Cronus could grapple Faye, and it would give her disadvantage on avoiding the grapple.
this is all moot. It has to be within 30 feet of the person, it says.
Oh, the Hex.
To do Hexblade's Curse, I have to be within 30 feet of someone, is what it
I
says.
thought you- It's not
Hexblade's
Hex.
Cursed is different than Hex.
Yeah, which one are you trying to use?
I was just going to do Hexblade's Curse.
That you have to be. Yeah, Hexblade's Curse has a very short range. You have to be within 30 feet to use it. You can't target anyone.
Okay, that's all right. That
Hmm,
will
might
just
be able to
change my
try to-
plan. I'll go back to what I was going to do in the beginning. And you know what? I was thinking something different, but what was that one spell you said, Faye?
You could do Psychic Glance. Then you burn Faye's last Warlock slot. Remember, Faye's slots are limited.
That's presuming that the Shadow Fae has used up its slots.
Issues a counter spell. Warlocks only have two. I only have two 4th level slots.
Counterspell is a 3rd level slot.
It uses my Warlock slot. Faye doesn't have a 3rd level slot.
Oh, fuck these spell slot shit. I'm not doing that crap. There's no way I'm gonna figure that shit out. I'm like,
Welcome to Warlock.
God damn it, Faye. All right, Eldritch Blasts. I'm just not even dicking around with that shit anymore. At Lorna, sorry. 28 should hit, but the 16's gonna miss.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm difficult to use as an enemy.
Shoot, how does it do damage?
You got to click on where it says Eldritch Blast.
Oh, there we go.
And it does not Hexblade's. It doesn't have the Tannock's power or Hexblade's Curse on it.
Mhm.
So is it the
So that's
top or
gonna
bottom
be-
damage?
Just the bottom, just the 6.
Okay.
Let me uncheck those things. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. And then that brings us to Anika, who is going to cast. She is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
On who?
On who? Remember, that also has a range. Only Josel's been hit by that. Has been hit, really, in that circle. You could
Yeah,
heal
you
pain.
can't get Pan and Josel.
Yep. I mean, you can heal Pan, but that's a 5th level slot.
Mm-hmm. Which she does have Healing Word if you want to use less of a slot. Alright.
shit, I keep forgetting to push to talk. Did anyone hear me what I said about Josel and Cronus?
No.
I
No.
was saying Cronus actually took a decent few hits before, so this helped them too. And that's gonna bring
where'd
us.
you position it, though?
It depends on where you position it, but yeah.
I can position it anywhere to easily cover those two people.
yeah,
It is
just those
Black
two.
Bart's turn. What does Bart do? Cronus?
Wait, was Shadow Anika in the previous room or no?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, she wasn't. Oh, you're right. Who?
You could just say that you already did her turn.
Yeah.
I mean, she goes after Bart anyway.
Okay, did I miss anyone then?
No.
Okay, all right. Sorry, go ahead, Bart.
What about Shadow Lorna?
She wasn't in the last
She wasn't in the
wasn't-
other room
It wasn't
either.
in the last room.
Okay.
So he will go 25 feet to the edge here, and he's going to start making his way over towards Anika's rock. Where the hell's that? There it is. Yeah, so he'll go ahead and click his boots and get hasted as well. So now he has 60 feet. Mechanic wise, what are we doing to get from rock to rock?
You will have to jump. Use your athletics to get between rock to rock. Go ahead if you're trying to get dang it. If you're just trying to like you're trying to get between those, what is your strength and how does that compute to jumping speed? I think you're +5. You jump what?
And does haste increase jumping speed at all? Or jumping distance at all?
I think so.
You can
Doesn't
jump a number equal to your strength modifier. Or no, your strength score.
Yeah.
So I
if
can
you have
jump
a
20 feet.
if you have a 10-foot run up, you can jump your
Yeah.
strength score.
So what's
Oh, this
Bart's
is
strength?
terrible. 6.
Bart can't get off that rock.
I mean, to
But
be
it's a
fair, that's like a
minimum of 10.
5-foot jump.
Yeah.
I mean, it's measuring as 10, so
It should be 5 feet. Hold on, let me double check I put the right grid measurement.
Yeah,
No, I think
you
it's
did.
I mean, it's a 5-foot square. Yeah, I mean, I would just say roll athletics then. Let's see how he does. I'm not going to make you roll athletics for every single rock, but I will take into consideration on how well or how bad
Yep.
you roll. Oh, wow. That's really
we no
bad.
longer see Bart again.
I will say Bart will be able to make it to that. It's really, yeah, that's about as best as he can do with that really
Yep.
bad athletics roll.
we'll call it
Um,
as he hit the side and pulled himself up, and then that's the rest of his turn.
Yeah, he fumbled. He definitely fumbled the launch and started to scramble for his footing, but he was able to at least grab hold and pull himself up using the rest of his movement. Does he want to do anything else with his turn now?
No, that's all he can do.
I thought, does he have a crossbow or anything? Anika uses her
No.
turn to cast the Mass Cure Wounds, and she is going to then use. Oh, you can cast a cantrip as well. Then cast Eldritch Blast at an.
She did mass cure wounds. That's an action.
So
Oh, is
I
it
could,
an action? I'm
I
sorry.
could use a bonus action, which I
Okay,
cannot have
okay.
a bonus action cantrip.
Thank you. Okay, then nothing with her bonus action. Or wait, let me just look at what your other abilities are. Shoot. Bardic Inspiration. I'm going
yeah.
to give.
They have to be within 60 feet.
60 feet. I'm going to give Shadow Josel Bardic Inspiration. And that is going to end her turn, bringing us to Faeril Bonray.
I am going to take the dodge action, and I am going to long jump over here, which I can just barely make.
Okie dokie, let me get some reactions in real quick, starting with Shadow Josel.
They have disadvantage because
You could have just disengaged. Just
No.
Could've just-
no, dodge is better. Because this
Okay.
is going to be disadvantage on every attack for the next round. And I would have been right here when they took it, so they don't get a flank bonus.
So 14 misses. Let's go for Cronus. 21, I think is the magic number, right?
Yeah, 21 will hit.
He is going to burn a key point and apply stunning strikes.
All right.
Which, how do you get to that?
I passed.
She saved.
And then bonus action,
All right.
I am going to take my Greater Healing Potion.
All right. Go ahead.
And all attacks on me for the next round have disadvantage.
Okay. Brings us to you, Cronus, as you stand before the shadowy form of someone very close to you, but looking with eyes ready to attack at any moment.
Yeah, so first I will go into a rage. I don't think I was raging at the end of the last fight. And then, yeah, after that, it's just going to be 2 sword attacks on her.
Okay.
No, I don't know why that's rolled at advantage, but or that's disadvantage or whatever. So 25 and 19.
All right, and I believe. Oh nope, your AC's 20, Lorna. So 25 hits for 13 points of damage.
And I already know the outcome to this, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply Stunning Strike to just verify it.
Gotcha. This is the first time you've used it on a person shadow. You've used it on the other shadows before, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and do. All right. What's the DC?
I think it was 16.
All right.
Yeah,
as you strike against this shadow, it has a little. It doesn't seem to, or it does seem like it is affected by your punch and what you're trying to do.
All right.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
No.
Lorna, what would you like to do?
Well, I have 20 strength, therefore I can do a running jump of 20 feet. I would like to try something. I would like to run from where I am and basically go here, like do a running jump here, and then parkour here and get my 40 feet over here. Just do like a continuous run and jump kind of thing.
You definitely have the strength to make a lot of those jumps on your own. Go ahead and do an athletics check though for me.
Okay.
Just to see if there's any. You're definitely making the jumps because of your strength, but I just want to see how far you're able to make it.
Okay, so because I'm raging from the last session, I have advantage on strength checks, but I have exhaustion, so that is disadvantage, so it is a straight roll.
Okay.
18?
Yes, you definitely, with your current strength and prowess, you will be able to make it to that step. That's
Cool.
as far as you'll be able to make it in that turn.
Awesome. Yeah.
Unless you take the. Did you say you took the dash? Or?
No, I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then as my action, I am going to. Oh, can I? Oh, I can't. Son of a bitch. That. I mean, I could. Is it worth it? Probably not. Okay, I'm just gonna throw 2 javelins at the Cronus. 20. Okie dokie. I'll throw 2. 20. And I'm guessing a 15 won't hit.
20 is a miss and 15 is a miss.
20 is
curious.
miss?
Yeah, his AC is 21.
What?
Yeah, he's a hardy motherfucker.
What the fuck?
But sorry. This
When
shit.
did this
Did
shit
the javelins apply to
happen?
this like arrow catching ability at all? Or, like even if you miss, or at least way too big.
He
for
already
it?
used
It has to hit. Yeah.
Ah, damn. He goes out of his way to catch the arrows, the javelins that miss him, just to be a dick.
Can
His
he like
face
fall
is
off the
dancing in a
edge? It's fine.
circle.
All right, Laura. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Shadow Cronus. As you flee away, Faye, Shadow Cronus is in pursuit as he starts running towards you, but instead of jumping, he just keeps running and he seems to be walking across the sky, if you will. He obviously has the ability to fly similarly to other shadows and Pan. Here we go. with his
Figured
first
they
one.
had this. It's straight rolls. They don't have advantage.
Hey, why did I do Joseph? It's not his turn yet. Sorry. Actually, he's not. He's going to do something different. He is going to rush up to you. Actually, he'll rush up to you on this side, and he is going to use his ability of Dragon Fear. So his strength and constitution score. No, that's not it. But what it does is
Not afraid.
All right, you're not afraid. Never mind. Okay, that is his action, I believe, right?
Yep.
So he can't anything with his bonus action. He's already raging now.
Actually, he didn't do an attack, and I haven't heard him. He hasn't
Wait.
taken damage.
Wait, what? What does that have to do with this?
Rage.
Cronus, you want to tell him the limits of rage?
Do what?
How to keep rage up? Or
You
Lorna, since-
just have to make a melee attack or have somebody attack at you. You don't even have to get hit. They just have to swing at you, I believe.
Yeah, so he's fine because I tried to attack him.
So, and he's still raging. Okay, perfect. Oh, I keep doing this. Why am I? Because I'm the right
Because
next-
Josel's next.
Josel's next.
And oh, that is what's going on. So all right, he does that. His attack, his action. He can't use a bonus action to do anything unless I'm mistaken. That's going to end his turn, bringing us to Josel, who is then going to, similar fashion, chase after you, Faye. And actually, you know what? Since you got me about the thing before, he's not going to go all the way up towards you immediately, and he is going to cast that spell again.
Disadvantage. Still hit.
4, and you will take 13 points of cold damage, and your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Oh wow, is it my next turn or his?
It says until
Your
the
next
start
turn is reduced. After that, it's normal.
of okay. All right, so that's 13 points of cold damage. That was an action, I believe.
Mhm.
He does not keep his action surge going, so that is going to end
He
his
could move up and use a bonus action to swing his sword.
Okay. He will do that.
Straight roll.
Just no modify, or he doesn't add his proficiency, correct?
No, he does. It's normal swing.
Oh, okay. 20 is a miss, and that's going to end his turn, bringing us to Anika. What would you like to do, Anika, with a familiar shadowy pirate before you?
Yeah. I'm going to currently cast Bigby's Hand, and as my action. So, it's a leaky spell. So. And essentially, I'm going to use the interposing hand. So, it's going to give me half cover, and Bart can't really get close to me as I move behind him. So he can try to attack me as I move. Oh, wait. Yeah.
So, what does the interposing hand do?
1 sec.
I see grasping hand, forceful hand.
I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to jump to this rock.
And you can't. So you can still attack, but it's just you get additional coverage.
Mhm.
But so there's a hand. Can he? Oh no, it's specifically against that creature, so he can't like move around and get around the hand. It literally is focused purely on that. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, does it stay with you as you move, or how long does it stay out?
It's a concentration spell. But, so yeah, it
No?
stays between me and Bart.
Well, okay.
He can attack me since I moved. Attack of opportunity if he wants. But.
Where's his character sheet? I will do so.
Half cover is +2 to AC, right?
I think it's +5.
Either way. That hits.
All right.
I don't think it would have sneak, right?
He gets it because he's alone with you. He's got that
Well,
whatever that special thing is.
yeah, but
Just once
is
per round.
No, once per turn.
This isn't his turn though.
But he
It's
did it
part of
last turn.
But this is a new turn, right?
No, this is a new round. Not a new turn for him until he goes again.
Essentially, a rogue can
Okay.
a rogue can do it on their
So,
turn and on an
14
attack of
points.
opportunity.
That's all right. All right, 14 points of damage then. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I'm good.
All right, that is going to bring us to Shadowfae, who is going to. I think Shadowfae is going to fire at Anika and then Josel. So 22 for Anika.
I'm going to try and cutting words that.
Okay, go for it. And then 19 for Josel, which is a miss.
No, that misses.
So that reduces whatever the attack roll, right? Again?
Yeah, so it makes it a
And,
12.
yeah, 12. That's a miss. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else Faye can do.
Bonus action, she can cast Hex Blasts Curse, Anika.
That is true. Now that she's within 30 feet, I will do that and cast. No, because the Night Master. That's the one where I have to choose to. Does that one transfer after she dies?
If you cast Hex, that's the one where
Not Hex.
you can.
Hex Blade's Curse.
Hex Blasts Curse never transfers. There is a feat that
Oh,
allows you to
that's
do
right.
it, or an evocation, but Faye wouldn't get that until level 14 Warlock, and I'm not going that high into Warlock.
All right. Well, I'm going to save that bonus action then, and let's go to Shadow Lorna, and she is going to first thing off the bat is go into a rage.
Hey.
And what's that?
No, I'm just happy with me. It's fine.
And she's not looking at you like it's your honeymoon anymore. She's ready to rip your head off here with a great weapon master attack. Here we go.
Reckless?
That's what I'm trying to find. Where you check that? Do you have that?
You just do advantage.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking that maybe we should control our evil selves.
Yeah, because we understand them a lot better. And with the spellcasters, there's so much that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And Faye is a monster all on her own with every different ability.
I don't want you guys to change what how Pan would strategize and use your shadows. So I don't know how that would work.
For the kill.
I mean,
But
do
I'm
we
saying,
have
like,
orders, like as the shadows, that you would like us to do? Because it would be a little bit more expedient if we controlled and a little less work for you.
Yeah, because we know our characters better than anyone.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That would speed everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody oppose that at all?
No.
No.
And I'll just kind of give you targets as their shadow version appears. So, Lorna, do you have access to your character sheet now? The shadow Lorna?
Let me check. Nope. Where would they be? Oh, there we go. Under recent NPCs. Yes, I do. Oh, no, I do not.
Yeah, we don't have access. I pulled up Faye's sheet, I just can't get to the character sheet.
I can't even see Anika's.
I got mine.
Okay, you're good. Let me do Anika's.
Now I got 3 character sheets open.
You're gonna have 4.
I have 4.
Oh,
You have your
Jesus.
whole battle station up.
But where are they under?
Recent NPCs.
Cool. Can't see. There it is. I was too soon. Shadow Nika only use inspiration and mask your wounds, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And Shadow Fae has burned a warlock slot.
Let's just mark it off.
I also need access to Shadow Bart.
And Silent, does Shadow Fae also have what Fae has in the circlet, or no?
I'm sorry. I forget. What did I answer your question, Faye, or did I answer it without push to talk? What was your question?
I couldn't hear anything. I think you didn't use a push to talk.
Okay. What was your question?
Does
Yeah.
Shadow Fae have what's in the circle?
They have everything that you have available to you, except that they don't have your soul. And they can fly. So they have a flying speed of 50 feet.
They even have access to the keys.
So, this is going to bring us to Shadow Lorna. Shadow Lorna, would you please kindly swing away at Cronus?
I don't have access to the actual sheet. You need to give me editing privileges.
Oh, we do. Or at least I do.
There we go. That should work.
Awesome.
Is that working for you now?
Yippers. Okie dokie. Cool. Sorry, what would you like me to do?
Two great weapon masters against our compadre,
Okie dokie.
Cronus.
Reckless or no?
Oh yeah, we're going for blood. We're trying to kill you.
Oh, I don't like this.
That's the magic number for 24. Was that plus the 10 already to damage?
Yes. 24, so halved, so 12.
All right, and then one more for 25 for another 22 points of slashing damage. Cronus. That will be halved to
11.
Yep.
11. Thank you. I forgot what the number I just said. All right, and that's going to bring us to Pan. Pan is going to fly up to you, Faye.
He has disadvantage.
Looking at you, and he's not the same childlike, just having a fun time. He looks hell-bent on, he's just done with you all. So
I'm just
we go ahead and roll that.
I haven't said anything this round since I'm just looking at him. Go ahead, Pan. Be a coward. Hide behind ourselves. You can't do anything on your own, bitch.
Right, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Did he do it with disadvantage?
Three to hit, and one more damage.
I'm down. Now, does the circlet thing go off when I'm down or when I die? Nick, we can't hear you.
We can't hear
Yep,
you.
sorry, I'm looking up the item sheet. It should say their artifacts of Merlin, Solana's Redemption.
Because I know on the pirate boat it did it when I was still alive. I had just gone down, but
I think the intention was when you fall unconscious, if you were, but it does say upon death. But you said you did not die before, or you had just
yeah, it
fallen?
happened on the pirate ship. It was during the giant bird fight.
I think that was more to reveal its effects to you. As you kind of, it was the first time you fell down since you unlocked that ability of the circlet, if I recall correctly. No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because it hasn't done it since then, but completely up to you.
We'll say you can have the. No, I mean, it says upon death. I'm gonna have to just follow how I written it, and so Claire must have written it that way for a reason. But no, that defeats the purpose, because then they would move away before you failed your 3 death saving throws, and then would do absolutely nothing to help you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I will give you the option if you fall unconscious to
Yep.
use it, and I will give you the but when you die, it won't be an optional thing.
Hey, that is perfectly fine because this is 5d10 to Cronus, Josel, and Pan.
All right, let it rip.
And does it also get the cosmic damage or no?
It definitely does.
So that is 22. That took out Josel's healing. How he got from Shadow, Anika.
From sister.
And Pan hadn't gotten any healing. But he's just lying there with a smirk on her face, unconscious.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that, Jessel?
I was just trying to figure out what you have set up on the 3 bubbles, but I see what you're doing now. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's how I do health. I hate subtractive math. I'm better at additive math, so I just add up to your health points. Okay. Shadow Bart. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. It just does shit. And Bart, would you please use your attacks to... Oh wait, he's still imposed hand, isn't he, with you, right, Anika?
Mm-hmm.
All right, how far away are you, Josel?
Yeah, you can get to me.
He'll
So-
fly down to you.
Yeah. It's like, I do have a question, but if he ignores me, that's fine.
With the imposing hand, he's going to ignore you and fly down to fly down to Josel, and he's going to. Ooh. You know what? Or what do you send him after himself? I'm gonna roll D2. 1 is for himself, 2 is for you, Josel.
Didn't Shadow Pan have multi-attack?
Yes, he did, but he used all his movement to get to you.
But his attacks were at disadvantage because had the dodge action. He still has his second attack.
Yes, but there's nothing. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Does he want to
Yeah.
put me at 2 failed death saves?
Yes, he will attack you.
Especially after he took that big blast.
Sorry. 2 is for Josel. Let me go back and do those other attacks. Thank you for being honest there. They're at disadvantage, or I'm sorry, they're just straight rolls, or are they advantage?
I'm down now. He has advantage. I'm unconscious.
Oh,
Wait, why are there 4 d20s?
because he's got advantage. So 2 d20s for the first attack and 2 d20s for the third attack.
I'm
And that
pretty
is- I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I thought pretty sure that if you're unconscious and you're prone, any attack within 5 feet is just automatically a crit if you hit.
They still have to hit.
They still have to hit, though.
Yeah.
So he had 3 attacks.
So he only had 2 attacks left. So he just used his he critted on the first one, which I think counts as 2 deaths.
Any hits is 2.
Any hit is 2 death saves.
Okay. As he slashes once with his golden blade across you, Faye, and another one slashes right through. And he leans forward on the last stab, and he says, he kind of just not mocks you, but just says basically reboots what you were kind of saying to him, the mockery, and says,
Do I have a last word?
Get you in trouble. I think you already had your last word when you fell unconscious and sparking. But yeah, you know what? You can go ahead and you got 10 seconds.
Faye just has a smile on her face, just kind of looking up. And in undergarment, she says, Nizara, is that you come to take me home with you?
And that's going to fade to black for Fayrel Bonray as we now move over to. Can I skip you, Josel?
You
Mhm.
skip you skip Shadow Bart.
There we go. All right, over here at you. He is going.
No,
so
Shadow Bart. Oh, yeah, Shadow Bart keeps
Yep.
his attack.
Shadow Bart can go ahead and make 2 attacks against Joseph, please.
Mm-hmm. So, first one,
Miss.
second one.
Hit.
Okay. Okay. So that's going to end his turn, I believe. Which brings us to. Oh, wait, no, he's got haste, so he can do another
shit.
attack. So he
Yes.
can go ahead and take 2 more attacks. Or no, haste,
One
you
more
get 1
attack.
action or 1 bonus action, so you only get 1 attack, right?
Haste, you get 1 attack with as
Just
part
1
of a
attack.
haste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
thought
yeah, you get-
1 action or 1. So it's just that you get 1 attack or 1 action or 1 bonus action.
No, not unless it's a special type of haste. Haste in of itself gives you a hasted action of a select ones, one of which is an attack.
Oh, I thought it gave you another action.
No.
Okay. Well, Josel, yeah, we'll go ahead and do another attack, and then it will be Josel's turn.
17.
Miss.
All right. That brings us to you, Mr. Modal.
All right. First, I'm going to second wind. That hurt. My second wind. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to attack. Okay. They're not undead, though. Are they undead? They're not undead. Okay, I'm just going to.
No, they are. You found that they are undead before, so yes, you get the favorite enemy bonus.
Oh, right. Even then, he's still undead. It's Bart.
Oh yeah. Or he is vulnerable to your attacks.
Okay.
go for it.
My
Actually,
sword begins to change then. So, favorite enemy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pretty sure that hits.
That does hit for the 22. Definitely hits.
So he takes 14.
Okay.
That does not. Action surge.
Okay. Go for it.
Does a 19 hit?
I think so.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets an additional 16. Okay, that's it.
And then that last one he would use. What is it? Cunning action or something?
Do you
Uncanny
mean
dodge?
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
To have it.
For the
So it would half it.
the 15 down to 7.
The
16 down to 8.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. If he was more of a corporal form, he would definitely be looking pretty bad. But you will see that the shadowy figure does seem to falter a little bit on recoalescing to its humanoid figure after the last few blows. Anything else you'd like to do, Josel?
I would like to conduct an experiment.
Go ahead.
Since that we're in like another plane, I'm curious to see if we get our flying abilities back. So I'm going to click my boots together, and I'm going to see if I can walk up 5 feet. Can I do that? Or nothing happens?
You cast. Okay, you're trying to cast fly.
No.
No,
He's just
my
You
boots
just
of
use your boots.
yeah.
1 second, guys. It's bedtime. Okay. Okay. You cast haste, or I'm sorry, you activate your boots to try to fly. You do not seem to levitate.
Okay. Worth a shot. Best turn.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Black Bart's turn, who is on the middle of a rock in the middle of nowhere. With a really struggling athletics, what would you like to do, Cronus?
So first, real quick, since I have the 4 sheets up, I noticed at the start my health points was off of where it was, but Shadow Cronus is at max, so I don't know if you've been taking it off of mine by accident. I don't know if you're using because I know Bart's Shadow Bart has, you know.
So I do the red bubble for your health that's left. So Bart's health point pool is 83, but he's at 57 points of collected damage so far.
Okay, I'm just making sure that it wasn't that, because it was. Because like I said, I noticed mine was when I first pulled it up at the start. It was like 58 or something, and then like the next time I checked it was down to 42.
Yours or Cronus's? Or Shadow Cronus?
Cronus's. Mine. So, I mean, I fixed it. I was just making sure.
Started pretty... Yeah, yours looks good right now.
Yeah, no, I fixed it. It was just, I didn't know if you were... what you were keeping track with. But, anyways...
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
He'll go ahead and just jump his way over to the next one.
All right, go ahead and do another athletics check and see how he does this time. He doesn't stumble. He could go ahead and take another jump with his movement speed if he'd like to try to make it to the next rock next to him.
Yep.
But it will be another athletics check. This one he stumbles, but he is able to catch himself. It's almost weird, like when you're the hang time between the rocks. I'm not saying gravity's off, but it's just kind of distances don't seem like they are in front of you, but with everything moving around, it's kind of up in the air. So as the rocks are kind of moving around, you might have missed the initial landing spot, but as they're constantly in motion and rotating, he's able to kind of collect himself on another rock that kind of comes back into position a little bit lower than the one that was originally there. But that's going to use a lot of his movement speed on that last athletics check. How much movement speed technically has he used so far, just from a jumping perspective or movement?
So he has 20. He's used 25 feet, but he has 60 feet right now.
He does have 60 feet. Oh, he is hasted. Considering the fact that he's hasted, I will let him go ahead and make one more attempt to get to the last rock.
Well, he would just use his dash action for that, anyways.
Yeah, I'm just considering that because of fumbling that last jump, if he has enough, even with his technical movement speed, if he has enough. All right, he really struggles. He's going to use the rest of his turn kind of climbing up the side of the rock that he clearly shorted. Doesn't fall to his doom, but he uses the rest of his turn pulling himself on top of that boulder and making it to safety.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Anika, would you do...
What are her orders?
Let's go ahead. Shadow Anika, go ahead and attack Shadow Anika.
Okay. In any shape and form?
You're, you know what? I'm sorry. No, let's do a shatter spell at Anika and regular Bart.
It will not hit regular Bart. Shatter has a 10-foot. Or wait, let me double check that. I don't think it will, but I could be wrong.
And by the way, thanks guys for the idea of letting you guys take control. I do feel like this is going a little faster, so I appreciate that.
Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. I thought it was a 5-foot radius, but it's 10. Okay. So regular Bart needs to make a con save, please. Upcasted or regular level?
Just regular.
Okay.
I have some of your upper level slots saved for an emergency.
That fails. So that's the damage.
And that got Anika too, you said? Or I didn't hear what the resolution was on that range.
It does. It gets them both. So that's a... Okay. Bigby's hand is still up. Regular Bart takes 11 thunder damage.
Okay. And then Anika, you take 11?
Same. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And that's a action, correct, for that spell?
It is, yeah. Let me double check something. Assuming... wait, can the shadows think? Before I go giving you ideas.
They
on
do
that
think
shadow.
they do have some autonomy, if you will, but they largely and fully are kind of following every command of Pan.
Okay.
So obviously they have some self-preservation, but they wouldn't stand in front of a bus, but they would if Pan told them to.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot that was down. So, yep, that's it. Unless you have some other order.
I don't believe there's any other things that they can do at the moment, which will bring us to... I'm going to go ahead and remove you, Faye, from the initiative order. To Cronus.
Yeah, he's just going to... You know what? So, bonus action key point for dodge. And then he'll make 2 attacks at her.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh, Lord, I'm doing that red bubble. Sorry. Just so you can do it your way if you'd like, but just take that damage that's in the red bubble for 13. If you want to just take that away as well.
Nope,
From
I will
me.
just start adding. So, is that bludgeoning? No, that is piercing damage for the 9, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so +4.
Oh,
Well,
you will need to
no
separate the
splashing.
cosmic damage as well from
That's
the
what I'm
raid.
doing, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll get out of your way.
No worries.
All right. Cronus, did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, and he'll apply Stunning Strike as well.
To the first one or the second one?
We're gonna go with the first one and see how it goes.
That's
Okay.
a wisdom save.
Con save.
Constitution.
Yep, you're gonna have to roll it really low.
Yeah.
Almost.
So
And then
close.
I'll go ahead and do it on the next one as well.
Okay. What's the DC?
All right.
16.
16, right?
Hey,
16.
she
16.
is stunned.
All right. So she is stunned.
I don't know what to use for that. There we go. Cool.
All right. Anything else with your turn, Cronus?
No, that's it for right now.
Okay. Lorna McKinley, what would you like to do? As you see
Yeah.
Faye fall between the 3 shadows before the rocks before you, and their eyes kind of slightly turn towards you as you're heading in their direction.
Ooh. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. We're going all out on this shit. So, I'm going to bonus action Frenzy Rage. And I'm just gonna add another little red icon to note that that's that. Then I can jump half my strength score, just a standing jump, so I believe I can make that, yeah. So that's 10, that is 20, 25, 30, 35. At that edge, can I hit Cronus there?
You absolutely can.
Okay. I'm going to do Reckless Great Weapon Master twice. 25. Oh,
Hit.
14. But that
14's a miss, but the 30 points of damage ahead of time will definitely hit. Have a what's the cosmic?
So that will be 19 points of damage total.
All right.
And
he is
that's my
there.
turn.
His shadowy form also seems to struggle on coalescing on that last blow.
Awesome. That's my turn.
All right. Shadow Cronus. Kill Lorna.
It's fine, we're just fighting each other.
Alrighty.
When you guys said we'll probably fight ourselves, and I was like, don't count on it.
But also count on it.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. So first one, second one.
Uh-huh. Both of those hits. That is 12, 8, plus 2.
And go ahead and apply
14.
stunning strikes to that last one there, Cronus.
Yep. Con save.
I think maybe I'll have to read how that stunning strike works. We probably are supposed to decide if we're using a stunning strike after one attack, after each attack, instead of making all the attacks and doing it. For speed wise, I totally get how we're doing it. I could see.
Yeah,
maybe
I
that.
mean, it says you can apply it once you know it hits. So, it's one of those things that it's just if I roll 4 times and I hit 3, I can try it 3 times.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll talk about it later. I just want to give that some thought, but I think it's totally fine right now. It's not been a problem at all. You've never gamed it, in my opinion, so keep going as is. Lorna, you've passed that. Oh wow, 24 will do it for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't think Cronus can do anything else.
Yeah, he can either do one bonus action unarmed attack, or he can flurry of blows for another key point.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
let's
that's
do
on
flurry of
range.
blows and hit her a few more times using stunning strikes on any attacks that hit.
So 14 will miss, with the 27 will hit.
Yeah.
9 points, and then another
fucked up.
con save.
Hold on, plus 8. Sorry, I fucked up the thing. Minus that. Minus that. I forgot it was actual me. Sorry, I am doing a Constitution save.
Yep.
Yep.
Normal. Me. Yes. Okie dokie.
Yep.
All right. That ends Shadow Cronus' turn. Shadow Josel. Let's go ahead and flank Miss McKinley. And
May I make a suggestion?
oh yes, absolutely.
May I go over here,
Try to
avoiding
kill.
her? Yeah, I'm going to go over here, and then going to cast Witch Bolt on her, and I'm just going to keep that on her for the rest of the fight till she drops.
I love it.
Ow!
Go for it.
I'm going to go the long route because I don't want to get an opportunity to attack. You know, that's yeah, that way she can't reach me.
Uh-huh. You think.
And do some Witch Bolt. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Fuck! God damn it. Yeah, that hits.
And that stays on her till she gets out of range, which I'm a spell sniper, so it's a pretty long ways to go.
Fuck me. Okay, great.
Or until Shadow Josel dies.
Oh, yeah. Think I
Gotta
know
reach
how
me
to do
Okay.
first.
next.
That being said, Lorna, you are on that physically on that rock. Cronus and Pan are flying. So is
Yes.
Josel.
Yes.
These rocks are constantly spiraling and moving, and you find yourself displaced, Lorna, a little bit further up here, away from them.
Oh, what?
Cronus,
Okay.
your rock seems to displace you in shadow, Lorna, down here on this. Josel and Bart, you guys teleport over to this rock. Anika, your little small rock kind of just orbits over here. And Bart,
Where does Faye's body go?
I will move her in 1 second. Bart, you are poor Bart. He goes back up there, and Anika, while you're on a little orbiting rock, you know what? In the rule of fun, fuck that shit. I'm not moving Bart there. That is too painful. His jumping abilities. No offense. I will say he moved. What's probably.
Just do a D6 and then put them on.
You know what? That's the best. That's the fairest.
And like the think of like a clock, so one is up top.
I'm just putting a
Here's
counter
where he
on.
is.
I'm just putting a counter on for Revivify purposes.
Thank you.
I wish I could put 10 there, but I have to do 0 then 9.
But you rolled a d3.
All right, Anika, it is your turn.
Yep. Well, seeing Faye just moved, and I'm freaking annoyed. Perfect. I'm gonna cast slow on all the shadows here. And if myself wants to counter myself, I counter myself.
I'm sorry, you're casting slow on what?
Everyone except for Shadow Faye. I'm casting on Shadow Anika, Shadow Josel, Shadow Cronus, Shadow Bart, Pan.
Oh, it's you could choose as many. It's not like a diameter or area of effect. It's
It's a 40-foot cube, but they're all in a 40-foot cube.
Faye and Cronus.
I don't hit all of them. So I hit Shadow Anika, Pan, Shadow Cronus, Shadow Josel, and Shadow Bart. All of these people.
1 second, I'm getting the area of effect thing.
I mean,
There
Yeah.
you go. You could get okay. I will do that.
yeah. And then I don't know if Shadow me wants to counter me, but I will counter Shadow me if she tries.
Yes, Shadow, you will attempt to counterspell, and I
Great.
don't believe that Shadow
What?
Faye is within range of doing that.
Oh, she is.
Question is, does she want to waste her last slot?
Absolutely, she will use her ability to save Pan, and she can always expend a higher level spell slot to do a
No.
normal spell.
No, this will be her last spell slot for Warlock.
She
After
should
that,
have
she's
a level 5 spell.
she doesn't have 5th levels.
She might have a 5th level spell, but she can't cast it.
She's gonna have to just
She's
roll.
got mass cure wounds, so she does.
No,
have-
that's Anika.
yeah. I was confused. What you're saying? Oh, you're talking about Faye. I'm sorry. No, I'm saying that Anika still could always upcast it as needed. But so she does counterspell your initial spell. What would you like to do?
So wait, Anika's counterspelling me?
Yes,
Shadow
Anika's
Anika?
counterspelling you. Well, she
Great.
can't-
She's gonna have to roll for it because
Okay.
I used the 3rd level spell slot to cast slow, and then 4th level for a counterspell because I don't have any 3rds. So Shadow Anika.
That is I don't know what that is. What roll is that for? Roll d20 plus your.
I got it. She counters it. Then I'm going to use a bonus action and hit myself with Bigby's hand.
flap across.
Okay.
Yes, that is.
Go ahead and make an attack. Or how's that work?
I hit myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Quit hitting yourself.
And that will be the first time that Anika's shadow has taken damage this fight.
Yep. Also, because regular Anika's a pretty smart lady, she's gonna look at all of this and, like, for a little bit, just dig down deep and figure out how in the hell are we supposed to win this? And she's gonna try and figure out if there's a way to get the shadows them either back in their bodies, gone, or figure out what the fuck Pan is. Because this is almost a hopeless situation.
It's a Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah. So she's like, are we supposed to die or what? But that's what she's gonna do. And actually, with her movement, she can standing jump to here, I think? Yeah, it's 5 feet. But yeah, she's gonna try and use her shadow knowledge abilities to figure out if she can get the shadows to not be here, or to get them away from Pan.
All right, that's bringing us to Shadow Fae. So Shadow Fae is going to, let me see here.
What do you want her to do? She can't get to Anika. What are my orders?
Fire. Let's go ahead and attack Bart.
Go for Bart. All right.
Are you more effective melee range or? Well, no, I like Fae in the center so she can.
Fae is built for melee. All her buffs are for melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna still keep her center of the. Actually, I like to move her to the center of the rock, or actually to the side where Anika is, and fire 2 blasts at Bart.
All right. Do you want me to cast Hex on Bart? Because Hex is a range of.
No, I'm saving that. There's no.
Fae would do it. Fae would definitely do anything to cause damage.
Pan would conserve resources when he's while he currently has the upper hand. So he will go ahead and just fire 2 shots at Bart. He doesn't like to go supernova like Faye does.
Does Shadow Fae want to use her lucky on that 16 if it misses?
No, I'm not going to use the lucky feat. I don't really think that makes sense.
I mean, Fae would use it.
But see, I feel like that's like a meta feat. I don't feel like that's a character feat. I feel like that's as a player you're saying, I'm going to re-roll this, not so much that Faye has the decision to do so. That's my interpretation of it, at least.
That is fair. You want me to just get rid of that resource on Shadow Fae's sheet?
No, leave it there. I mean...
Who's she aiming for?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you go ahead and delete that from her her sheet. Sorry. What was that, Anika?
Who is being hit?
Bart. So 26, I think, hits
26
for 8 points of force damage, bringing us to Shadow Lorna, who is going to continue her efforts against Cronus.
She's stunned.
Yep.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shadow
He
Lorna
failed
is
the last one.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Hey.
Brings us to Pan, who's going to fly up here after you, Lorna. Oops, sorry, I didn't
Perfect.
mean to grab Cronus.
Saves my movement.
And as he looks at you again, you see the figure growing and the large red eyes and horns. He just keeps his shape just as ever changing. So let me go ahead and roll that. Went ahead and rolled all 3 attacks. So we got a 25, a 17, and a 32.
Two
So
of
two
those.
of those will hit.
Hold on. I reckless last time, I think. Because I used Great Weapon Master.
Oh, did you? Okay. Let me roll one more time. Thanks for being honest.
I mean, 2 of those hit, so... 8. No, that...
22 with an 8.
Oh, yeah. Those all
And
hit.
then, yeah, so 3 hit. All right.
Okay, what
that's a lot
type of damage?
Yes. Okay. So let's go deal with the ones that you can go ahead and half first.
Yes.
So we got 7, 13, or sorry, 7, 10, 18, 22, 27, 40, 51 points of slashing damage. So that is going to be
25.
reduced to 25 points. And then the next one is
Plus the
necrotic
last
damage.
numbers?
So, yes, plus the necrotic damage.
3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 1 plus 3 plus 8.
Mhm.
That's still 51 points of damage, mate!
Yeah.
What the
You-
fuck?
Yeah, this is it's a tough fight. You're going for the last key, the relic, against essentially a god of these parts.
May I ask a question if I can use my reaction for something that's a little out of the ordinary?
Of course,
Okay.
you may try, or you may ask or try anything.
Great. So because Anika's figured out this fight is pretty close to where we might die, all of us, can I look at Pan's sword and see if I get that key sense from it? Like, see if I can access that shadow vision I had to see if there's some hope for all of this?
Gotcha.
Because right now it doesn't look like
Go
it.
ahead, do a Arcana check.
Okay. And with the goggles, I have advantage.
Yes.
Good roll.
Very good roll. Okay. So, Anika, you were not sensing the same energy that you felt with the keys and the crystals beforehand. You are sensing the same energy that is almost identical to Pan's blade that when you were close to it on the ship and when at the camp and everything. You feel that connection, like it. And it seems like since you've been since you've made your way further and further in the vault, that energy that's radiating from that is just growing and growing larger than it has before even. And that's all I can share with that at the moment.
Hang on. What? So the energy of the sword is growing?
You're not sensing the energy of the key. You're sensing the energy of the sword that what the other Pan had. But the sword's energy is growing as you guys have made it further and further into the vault.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
You don't know.
Okay. Cool. Still confused, but okay.
You guys have got a lot of these shadows weakened. I think that you guys had I think you're kind of second guessing your strategy, but I don't want to tell you guys how to play.
Okay.
I mean, out of character, I don't see it.
Well, you're dead, and you also blew a lot of your resources early. So whose turn is it? It's that was Pan's turn, and that's going to bring us to Shadow Bart, who is going to take 2 attacks at Josel, please.
Miss. Miss. Miss.
Oh, that is good.
I'm worried about that sneak attack.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see if I can finish off this shadow.
You can. You got this.
Does a 17 hit?
On Bart?
Hello? Yeah.
Nope, my bad. I was muted. No.
Fuck.
That misses?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't press 1. I said that. I should. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sure that one hits though for
Yes.
15 damage.
barely
I got no bonus actions, do I?
His
Yes.
form comes really sluggishly together after that last blow. It does reform, but it seems like it's holding on to whatever fibers is kind of keeping it on this plane.
Thing is, I don't want all of them to gang up on Anika. Okay, so I'm gonna. How many? What do I have? Yeah, I can get there. Do I need to make athletics checks to get there?
I'm sorry, I didn't see where you were pinging on the board. Where?
I'm planning on getting right here. So do I need to make
What's
a-
your strength again?
I think it's 14. Yeah, 14.
You could use all your. You could probably use. Well, go ahead and use your athleticism. You might be. You definitely have the movement to get there and the athleticism to get there. But let's see if you have even more. Any other last options? Oh, there you go. Yes, you get there, and I will go ahead and let you attempt anything else you'd like once you arrive.
Yeah, I got nothing else, but I will take an opportunity attack from Bart.
Okay, can you go ahead and do that for me, Shadow Bart? And that's going to bring us to regular Bart. So once you're done doing Shadow Bart, Cronus, you take a stroll on over to regular Bart.
Do the rocks move again?
Oh, let's see. So there's 20 feet. And then he will go at this again and jump again.
What Black Bart can make an opportunity attack on Josel.
Do what?
Shadow Bart can attack Josel.
Oh. My bad, I missed that.
Alright, I will cast Shield. I actually wanted that.
That's a good move.
Okay. So what does regular Bart want to do?
Yeah, so he's just gonna go ahead. He moved 20 feet to get to the edge of the rock. And seeing in Lorna's a bit of a trouble, he's going to try to jump to the first rock.
You
He
got
definitely
it.
makes it, but let's see if he has enough athleticism to attempt one more. Nope, he makes it to that rock.
Woo!
All right, anything else with Bart's turn? Or did he... I don't know if he has a crossbow. I didn't check his sheet for that.
I didn't see anything ranged for him.
All right. He might have not. Sometimes I
He's
ask him
built
if he
for,
wanted
he's
things.
built
and he-
for melee.
I understand that, but you still need to have some utility. As an adventurer. All right. That's going to bring us to Shadow Anika, who will target herself with. Let's see here.
Actually, real quick,
The only thing she would use kind of in this range, unless she wants to spend another spell on Shatter and only manage to hit Anika, would be Eldritch Blast.
Could she hit her Anika and Josel with the shatter though?
Not without
Oh,
hitting
not without
other
getting-
Josel,
What other Josel?
Shadow Josel. So to hit Anika and Josel, she'd have to center it here.
She will
Oh,
do
wait.
so.
Never
Shadow
mind.
Joseph looks at Shadow Anika with a concerned look and slowly shakes his head no.
No, it looks like he'll be
She
able
can
to-
do it without hitting him. I
she
just
will-
thought that was
it-
10 feet instead of 15.
She will do so and attempt to shatter. Is what level spell again?
Second.
I didn't remember what level spell that was again.
Second.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. And what saves do you need from Josel? And
Con.
Constitution. Okay.
Shadow Josel's fine. It's just regular Josel and regular Anika. Anika.
Damn it.
No.
Okay. So Josel, you will take 18 points of thunder, and Anika, you take none. Correct?
No, I take
Or is
9.
it half? I'm sorry. What was
It's
that?
half. I take 9. It's half.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. And that's going to end Shadow Nika's turn. Actually, you're pretty close to her. She's going to just take a few steps back. She doesn't need to be 5 feet away from you to do her job. It's going to end her turn, bringing us to Cronus. You still stand toe to toe with Lorna.
Yep. So, we'll start off with 2 attacks. Well, she's stunned. Do I get advantage on that?
Well, isn't it?
I never remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And she reckless.
well,
Yep.
no, Shadow Lorna.
Yes.
Evil
So-
Lorna.
She's still
Yeah.
reckless.
Yeah.
But,
Oh.
Lorna with a goatee.
What? No, Evil
but she
Lorna
hasn't.
is
She
stunned.
didn't take her turn.
So
Yeah.
that also means Evil Lorna's out of rage, too, right?
Oh,
Or no,
that
that's
is-
No,
attack
you're hitting her still.
No.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
Yeah,
she's
no,
still
we're good.
raging because you're hitting her.
Yeah.
All right.
But go ahead and do a stunning strike to that last hit.
Well, no, this is my turn. Damn it.
no, that's his turn.
Shadow.
Oh, I'm
Cronus
so
is
sorry.
over.
I'm sorry.
But you do get to do your second attack.
Yes.
That's right. Pan's fighting
Nope.
Lorna now.
So the first one, stunning strike.
Yes. Constitution. Oh shit! She
No.
is stunned again.
Stun locked.
Yup.
For my bonus action, I'm going to use the Black Orb to give myself 2 key points back.
Okay. And Lorna, I'm sorry. Are you keep doing the health on black?
Yes.
Or black Lorna? Shadow Lorna?
It's fine. Yeah, I switched it over to the green because I was fucking up otherwise.
Yeah, whatever works better for you.
Thank
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So here it is.
Well, sorry. Cronus, what else did you want to do?
I used the Black Orb to give myself 2 key points.
Excellent. Okay, Lorna, it is your turn.
Okay, well, fuck. I look like shit, so I am going to bonus action drink a healing potion, greater healing potion 4d4 plus 4, for a total of 13. Okay, I will take it. And then I am going to Reckless Great Weapon Master against Pan. Do I want a Reckless, though? Yeah. Fuck!
That will miss. That will hit for sure.
For 27 hit points.
Do we have that group token?
Oh,
Fate
should
token?
I?
Yeah.
I should,
Yes.
shouldn't I?
Use it. Use it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use one of their fate tokens. I'll do another. Thank
Yes!
fuck!
All right, go ahead, roll
Yep.
damage. Or
Yep.
that is damage. 33 points of damage. All right.
Yup.
As you do that, the any semblance of Pan's voice is completely gone. You just hear this demonic double voice kind of barking out of it, clutching at the last wounds that you gave it. He's just very labored and angry from your last attacks. That's I won't say anything until his turn.
Okay.
Anything else we'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay, he does not look too hot. Bringing us to Shadow Cronus, who is going to continue to go toe-to-toe with Mr. Modal. Or no, you know what? I'm sorry. That's a really big situation up there with Pan getting knocked around.
It's fine.
He's going to divert to his leader and flank with Pan and Lorna on the.
Son of a
that.
bitch.
And he's going to go ahead and do some attacks, and let's do some stunning strikes. Like he
does-
does.
Nope, I don't.
Why not?
I already used
He's
my
shielded.
reaction.
Shit. No. No. Thanks.
Are you wanting flurry of blows?
Don't suggest that.
We're evil now.
Oh yeah,
don't you get it?
you're trying to kill.
Yeah, I
slash
know, I
stun here.
know.
I mean, you wouldn't let Faye go
Yeah,
Nova.
that hits.
Oh,
No,
the
it's not
hit.
going Nova. It's using your resources tactically. There's no point in going Nova when I don't need to go Nova.
But regular Hex can be moved around.
Yeah, but I still have those resources now. So if I
Anyways.
need a Hail Mary.
So it's 13 and 12. Are you
Also,
wanting stunning
I'm the
strike on
DM.
both of them?
What's that?
Said, are you wanting stunning strike on both of them?
Yes, please.
Okay, 2 con saves. Well, do 1 con save, and if that fails, you gotta do another one.
Okie dokie. Okay, normal. 24.
Yep, 1 more.
Shit!
All right.
God damn it.
You do have a group token.
No, I've already used one.
No.
How many
What
did
about
we
your-
have?
You're our best damage dealer at this point.
The group can decide to allow you to use another
Do
one
it.
back to back.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
However many we got, use
Fine.
'em.
There is a max of 2 per immediate issue. Like you
Okay.
can't fail
Cool,
and then
cool,
do
cool.
another one and then fail. Like that's the maximum once you do it twice.
Okay, cool. I'm
But
done.
you are
I'm
not
not
stunned.
stunned.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
my
this is
God.
the time not to hold back. This is meant to be life-threatening. You guys might die on this adventure. This is to get the one of the next keys. So don't hold back. But be smart with your resources. So that's gonna be Cronus's turn, I believe. He can't do anything else, right?
Nope.
Okay. Shadow Josel, what is your health at?
He's going to move. He's going to stay within range, and he's going to continue with that witch bolt.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
Lorna, you take an additional 5 lightning.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
Which then, the rocks start orbiting around the room once again. And Cronus is flying off the rock, so he's not going to move with you in Pan. So let's go ahead and do... You know what? It's probably... 1D.
Shit, she may have gotten out of range.
Oh, she did.
Yep. Damn it.
Yes.
I mean, goody.
Yeah. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shit, what have you heard last of me saying? This push to
Nothing.
talk is biting me.
Yeah,
in the
we
ass.
heard
You
you.
heard nothing.
I am so sorry. I am talking to myself, and I'm happy with what I'm saying. But, so I'm sorry. The rocks are orbiting around the rooms at super breakneck speeds. I moved you guys accordingly as the rocks are flying around the room here and there. The ones that are flying and weren't on a rock, they are still where they were for levitating. So Cronus and Shadow Cronus and Shadow Josel have not moved, but they need to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws. I had not thought about this, but it makes sense because these rocks are huge boulders per se, are flying through the air at these speeds. They need to be aware. So go ahead and do 2 dex saves, please. One for Josel and one for Cronus. Shadow versions.
I'm sorry, but
um,
that's
Shadow
so...
Josel got knocked the fuck out.
Also, Anika didn't move as she was supposed to with the rock.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Nika.
Same with Faye's body.
Thank you, Faye. There we go. All right. And let's see here. 18. And I think I'm forgetting some. Oh yeah. Dexterity saves. Cronus. Yeah, evil Cronus is okay.
I pictured the Wile E. Coyote staring at the headlights of the oncoming truck.
Flattening him into a pancake
Yes.
with a sign that says help.
All right. So Joseph gets blasted by this massive rock that smashes into him, taking him the last little bit of his health. This brings us to you, Nika. What would you like to do?
I'm going to have Bigby's hand go over to Pan.
Okay.
And try and grapple the sword.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
He needs to make a athletics or dex or whatever the heck he wants to do. Let me figure out what Bigby's strength is real quick. +8.
Before I do this wrong, saving throw is another way of doing this. I wrote down he has athleticism, acrobatics, and perception as his proficiencies, but his dexterity saving throw is 13 because it uses his proficiencies. That's that should be the
not
same.
a save.
It's not. I know it's not a save. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, would that be the same modifier? Because that's.
Is he...
Oh no, I guess it wouldn't be because then it's so dex. So that would be, let me see here.
If he's proficient,
Okay, it's a +8.
no.
I'm sorry, I figured it out. It's a +8 with he's proficient. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, he does maintain his grip upon the blade, but it does seem to anger this demon kind of looking Pan now.
Yeah, Anika is beyond caring about that. No, fuck this shit. I have a potion of some kind in here. I'm gonna use my action to take a potion once I figure out which one I have.
Sure, go for it. You're using your action, you said?
Yep. Because
Okay, so you
Vicky's
take the-
hand is a bonus.
Yep, take the full hit point maximum for that potion then.
Okay.
If you use action to consume a potion on yourself, you get the maximum. That does not apply when you're giving it to another player, though. Okay. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, because I still don't have any insights for anything, so yeah, that's it.
Okay. So Shadow Fae is going to, let's see here.
He also doesn't have a dancing partner.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Fae up to Josel, and I would like Shadow Fae to place Hexblade Curse upon Josel. And I would like her to attack him mercilessly.
All right.
Miss and miss.
Oh, that's right. You have a 25. I hate that shield spell. All right. Anything else? Oh, sorry. That.
That's your
can-
call.
I know. I'm like, if Faye can do. I'm trying to think if Faye can do anything else with bonus action or.
You used her bonus action. That's Hex Curse.
Gotcha. Okay. Shadow Lorna.
Faye literally has nothing.
Done.
She's stunned. Bringing us to Pan. Pan is going to make. Oh shoot! I'm going nuts on my keyboard. He's going to make his attacks against you, Lorna.
Yep, they are all at advantage.
All right.
Fuck.
The first one is a critical.
Natural 20.
The next one is a hit. And the last one, they're all 3 hits.
I'm gonna try cutting words on the last one to make it try and not be a hit.
It's not gonna matter.
It might.
Okay.
Well, we'll resolve the first hit. So that's
Natural 20.
double the damage die, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Could you? Okay, that's the first. And that's all
That-
bludgeoning.
Correct. Oh wait, I didn't do the necrotic.
It doesn't matter. That takes me down. I have
Okay.
23 hit points.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so that's going to be the next 2 do hit. So those are critical.
Both are criticals.
She's dead.
I'm
So
dead.
you start to feel your life slip away, Lorna. Is there anything you'd like to say before taking your final breaths?
I just kind of like look past and look to Cronus and just say, bring my sword home. And that's it.
Okay. All right. That's going to bring us to Shadow Bart. He's going to fly up to you, Josel, and let's go ahead and do 2 attacks on Josel with advantage.
Miss. Oh, yeah, miss.
None.
Miss.
Miss.
One more. That one hits.
Or he did 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Ace did.
It's,
And he has
Ace.
advantage.
He
So
doesn't have extra attack.
no, the advantage.
So he
He has a
has.
bonus action.
Yes, he has. Well, technically, I should have rolled that with the scimitar, so just remove the fire damage. But he gets the two attacks, and then he gets a bonus action with his offhand, which uses everything exactly the same, except that has to be actually listed as his second weapon.
so the fire damage don't get added?
No,
Mm-hmm.
because it should be the scimitar instead.
Okay, so that's
20.
that's 20. It's 20. I'm hanging in there.
You
can
got
do
this,
it,
mate.
Joseph. It's all on you.
All right. That's going to bring us to you, Josel. What would you like to do?
My shield worn off.
Of the 2, it does seem that Bart is the worst of the 2.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to jump over here.
Okay.
Do I need to make athletics?
Yes, please. You'll make it. I'll just see how much movement it takes you to get over there. Oh yeah, you get over there and you have the rest of your movement, just like a normal jump.
Does
Okay.
Shadow Fae use her reaction?
Yeah, they all do.
Oh,
I
yep.
want to cast shield.
Okay.
Good job.
That one-
You 38. All right.
You
There's still
think
your
So
shield, I guess.
applied to that?
Nah.
No, because you already used
No.
sneak back before.
Yeah, I didn't know
So
if it,
that's 19.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does Josel do?
I'm gonna. I don't know if this is gonna work on. You know what? I should ask: is Pan undead? It's gonna matter.
His shadow form does kind of meet the criteria.
Okay.
Well, shoot. No, I guess no. He is not undead. You guys kind of guessed it earlier as the horns. He is a fiend of some sort.
Right, in that case, I have disadvantage on my attacks,
Okay.
and it's not going to get the benefit of the favorite enemy. 11 misses, natural 1.
Use a
Fuck.
token.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh god. Nope, I got no token.
No.
I mean, he would
the
have
group
to-
No,
token.
the group
The
token.
group token.
He would have to take the lowest with disadvantage, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. And we know
sorry?
Pansy's
Why,
he's
why
kind
do you
of
have
really high.
disadvantage?
What do you mean? You got the. You can re-roll the second or the first one. The second or the first attack.
Miss.
God, fuck. Why do you have disadvantage?
Because
Because
it's a cursed sword.
Mhm.
But no, I thought you only had disadvantage if one of your. Oh, that's right. If one of your favored enemies. But I thought that was a wisdom save you had to make first before
Oh.
it failed. Or am I?
You're absolutely right. That changes things. Let me make that wisdom save. Oh crap! I think that doesn't make it.
I think it. Or
No,
it doesn't.
that's- No, I think it's 16 at the moment.
No.
I think.
I'm
Hang
looking right quick.
Where is it at?
It's a weird one to
Please
have
be
a save.
15. Please be 15.
It's 15.
DC of 14. Right?
Nope, because that
Okay.
has not been updated. It goes up as we level up. It becomes more powerful as we level up. That includes the DC.
But when did you get that item? We couldn't have gone up that high. Like,
Oh, he had it from the beginning.
fuck!
But
Are you
no,
kidding me?
I don't think it goes up. It doesn't like scale directly per level. What is your current DC, Josel?
Hang on, it's 8 plus.
Proficiency plus your spellcasting mod.
What's his charisma? It's 4, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15.
Your abilities to charisma?
15. Actually, yeah, that does pass. 15's the magic number.
Yes! So,
Woohoo!
wait, then the first
Okay,
hit
so
was
that is not disadvantage. So the first one does hit for
Okay.
13 points of damage.
All right. And oh, I don't think it's going to matter because 13 is going to miss anyway. So, yeah, that's it.
Do you have, like, bonus action? Anything?
Nope.
Healing? Bonus action
Nope.
healing?
I already used it.
You don't have
I
another
already
healing
used it.
potion?
Wait, do I have healing potions?
Also, the bag is there, right at your
Yeah.
feet by
If
Luna's
you have
dead
a
body.
Revivify scroll, this would be a clutch time to find it.
Right?
Yeah, guess where it
Yeah,
is?
there's 5 people though.
On me.
Well, you can
Um,
teleport.
Not that
Yeah.
far.
Hold on.
I'm gonna quickly go through Lorna's stuff and see if I can find a health potion.
Go ahead.
You...
So
Yeah, the
There's
only thing-
none?
do I need to investigate or what?
Well,
No,
it doesn't.
you're familiar
You
with
just
the
think
contents of the
You
bag.
just think a potion, pull out a potion, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as long as
There's
you
no
can,
potions. There's
Wait,
a potion
there's
of
none?
fire breath. No, we have no potions left.
Oh,
There's a potion of
well,
fire breathing.
that's not going to help me.
There's a love potion.
Does Lorna have any potions on
No.
her?
Wait, there's a love potion?
There's a love potion.
Hang on, you telling me we've had a love potion this whole time and I haven't used it on anyone?
Yes,
Yeah,
we have
you
two
just
love
we
got
got
from
it.
potions.
Ariel.
We got it when we got the golden needles.
Silent.
Why haven't
I'm
we
gonna
used
let
it on Pan?
Yeah, I want to see if I can try to. I don't know if it'll work on a bonus action. I'm going to try to feed the love potion to Pan.
That would be more of an action
Okay.
because it would be contested.
Wait, I think that would make him fall in love with Faye if that's what he's into. You?
No, whoever he sees, that is who he would normally be attracted to
Is that
first.
how the filter of love works?
All right. What,
Yep.
Anything else, Josel?
That's it.
All right. That's going to bring us to Black Bart.
Yep, he is going to jump a rock.
Okay. He
To be fair,
can.
I think he can. Oh,
He can make it all the way to the big rock if he'd like.
Oh, shit, there we go. Alright,
Fuck yeah.
he is going to now attack Shadow Anika.
All right.
So, 2 regular attacks. Turn on the sneak.
That would normally hit unless she shields. Shot
What level spell
Um,
is shield?
first.
How many spell slots does she have at first?
Fuck ton.
Then yes, she would cast shield.
Then no, that misses.
Okay. So, next one, that misses.
Correct.
25.
That still hits. Yes,
So,
that
29.
does hit. She don't look good.
If that wraps it up for him, that's going to bring us to Shadow Anika, who is now going to focus on Mr. Bart. Let me see here.
They have every single one of our abilities, correct?
Correct?
Then the best thing she could do with Bart is essentially Misty Step as a bonus because it's free, and then Eldritch Blast or Confusion. One of those.
I would say Misty Step and Eldritch Blast. What's the range on that? Misty Step, 30 feet?
Yeah, she can go here when she wants.
Go ahead and Eldritch Blast away. While you do that, Cronus, you'll be up next.
Yep. 22 will hit.
For four damage.
Perfect. All right. Cronus, what would you like to do?
So I haven't asked this yet. What's the lighting situation?
The lighting is very lucid. You can use your shadow step all around here. It's not darkness, but it's not light. It's a weird ambient. Just everything just is. Mhm.
Okay. So, with my movement, I'm going to first run and jump to this rock here.
Okay.
And since Lorna's stunned, she doesn't get opportunity to attack. Next set of movement is just continuing to run and jump to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump off the rock and shadow step across.
Oh shit. Okay. Where are you shadow stepping to?
Right here. Right on the edge. Because it's
Over my
so
dead
I would
body?
actually have about 10 feet.
Yeah, I'll
off
say
the
you can make
rock.
it to here just because you're on empty space there, but you're good. You go ahead. You are on the edge, right by Lorna, who's fallen by your side.
You got
And
this,
you're
Cronus. Do it.
And then from there, he's going to go ahead and make his attacks. I gotta read this real quick. When the hell is it at? Okay. So, first attack is at advantage because of Shadow Step. For 20.
for 20. That's a hit.
Okay.
All right.
And then second attack followed up. Not at advantage anymore. I assume 16 misses.
Do we have any more fate tokens we can give you?
That is a miss.
Yeah, I think we do have more fate tokens.
Use it, Cronus. Use it.
Just
We
do it.
need this guy down.
Okay. So, fate token roll here.
Yes, Cronus!
Cronus, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
So pretty much as he shadow steps across, the first attack comes in, drives the life-stealing sword into the chest, and he'll actually reach down and grab Lorna's sword and kind of bring it across to finish him off with it.
Oh my god, that's awesome. So you do so. The demon is just kind of pulling its hands at its shadowy form. This is the first time that you'll see you've seen Pan before. You've slain his shadow before. He falls to the ground and he disappears with the sword. But this demon actually drops the sword before his feet and starts like grabbing at the wounds that you just did and trying to keep it himself together. He's kind of choking over his words as he starts to kind of babble and try to talk through this nonsense. Let me just real quick. So he will continue to looking forward to you, and he'll just say, "But Neverland was mine. Pan was mine. What right did you have to come here and ruin everything for me?" And he starts to not be able to keep his form together much longer, and you will see. I'm so sorry. My keyboard and screen keeps flipping me to another page on accident because I keep hitting shortcut keys. And you see that the shadow, instead of just bursting, it almost just dissolves into nothing. It doesn't like burst away and go look like it's looking to reconnect with anything like previous shadows in the past. It just disappears, laying this golden sword before you, Josel and Cronus. Or before you guys, right there. Let me go ahead and we can pause. Oh, sorry. And as sorry, I left out the whole rest of the people that's going on. As Pan starts to destabilize and disappear, the shadows also start to of each of you starts to lose their form and explode as well. That being said, or not explode, they start to release, and then they start to spiral back into each one of you, even the dead forms of Faye and
You went quiet.
sorry, So your all your shadows return to your bodies. Or one reminder, because I believe we are past the 10 rounds for Faye.
No.
We're not even close.
We're not even close. They're still.
It's been 2 rounds.
It seems like no, it's been a little more than that.
I thought you've been on 9 forever. We've been definitely.
No, I just moved from 8. I started on 0, then 9, then 8. This is the 3rd round. Faye has 7 more rounds to go.
And I can get over there in
don't
1
think
round.
that's.
I think
It
this is
feels
4
like it's been a
because
long time because there's so many of us.
I would say it's 4 because
there was a lot of turns going on.
Yeah, I fought Lorna up here on this rock, and then we teleported down here to this rock, and then we teleported back to this rock, and then my 4th turn was coming over.
Yeah, because Faye went from this rock to this rock to this rock.
Yep.
It's been 3 rounds.
I think it's
3.
yeah, either 3 or 4.
Yeah,
3.
I think it's been.
It's been 3.
Regardless, you got about 36 seconds on Faye. Lorna has 54 seconds.
Which, if we're out of combat, is enough time for me to get over to Faye, cast Revivify, bring Lorna's body over, and use the scroll to cast Revivify.
I mean, is Faye? I don't mean. How are you getting to Faye from your current? Well, actually, first of all, you guys return to the center room. So let me get you guys there first.
By the way, Simon, that was a great combat.
I didn't know how we could do it.
You guys kind of stop putting in it when you guys. It feels like it's against you. I'm not. I always give you a chance. You guys just gotta trust me.
I assumed Pan was the one we had to go after, but after all the shadows with all our abilities, I wasn't sure.
Okay, so you guys are. Oh, did I move you guys to the map?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this actually makes it easier for Anika to get over to each of us.
Yeah. So you guys kind of return back to the main room. So Anika, what do? You have
I immediately cast Revivify on Faye, because I have 1 spell slot to do it.
Hey, Silent, before Faye comes back, could we do the thing I did with Vosnik with you? Like, do I see anything on the other side?
You're not talking.
I'm thinking. Hold on. Let's resolve what we need to resolve first. So, Anika, what's going on?
So, I have 2 ways to cast Revivify. I'm going to use the spell slot to use it on Faye, and then immediately use a scroll on Lorna.
Okay.
And I have the components.
Okay. Does it use up the diamond? I always forget which one it is.
Yes.
It does.
Okay. You go ahead and do so. Let me double check the homebrew rules. Neither of you have died before, correct?
This is our first deaths.
Okay. I believe I'll double check. Since this is the first death, it's not relevant because I believe I'll have to double check homebrew, but I do like the critical role rules for anything but Revivify, at least for the first time. I want to double check the homebrew because I think I said after the first time there would be the critical role rules, but I kind of feel like because it's a resource management thing and a time sensitive thing, I kind of like treating Revivify as rules as written. Let me follow up. Don't take that to the grave. I'll double check on homebrew, but go ahead, Anika. Before those people do come back, let me take you guys to so Anika, are you doing that immediately? You know what, let me take Lorna and Faye to another channel.
Oh shit,
Alright.
bye.
Bye.
I'm stealing the music.
I just want to know if they saw Nizara.
Why Do we want the music?
You guys actually see each other upon this like empty blank field of just whiteness. This doesn't seem like the afterlife that you've come to know or been, through culture, lore, and what you've different faiths have described afterlife to look like. You guys are kind of just left alone here in this emptiness. Is there anything you want to say to each other at this point, or do while you're in afterlife, as you kind of feel like your souls are trying to be pulled back to your bodies by rituals being performed by your friends?
He's just kind of looking. Where's Nazara? Where's the fields of flowers? Where's the an illustrate and the other drow dancing? Where's that?
This clearly isn't your place of death. It's not mine either, but
I was hoping I'd see her again.
I mean, it's not the worst way to go. Could be worse. At least we were fighting for something we believed in.
True. It would have been nice to see Nazara after 8 years. I never even got to see her body when she was killed.
I would like to go home, but guess not this time.
Lorna, you look around for any kind of familiarity things as well to you, and you're not seeking the same comforts. Go ahead, the both of you, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. Close
Okay.
that. Nah. She's crying too much, it's fine.
Nah, I probably don't have my magic, so I can't do guidance. So that's an 8.
Okay. And in the form of Arcana, you don't really gain anything, but this just doesn't seem right to you. It doesn't even seem correct to Limbo, and you guys have passed the ethereal plane.
Can I use detect magic at all, or no?
No. It's just very odd that this doesn't seem like any afterlife you would expect. You would expect either the idealistic versions that you have heard before, or the burning pits of hell. This doesn't fit the script. What's that, Lauren? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, is there something different with Lorna's culture that I messed up?
No, I mean, it's a whole different thing, but yeah, it's something like that. But no, she wanted to call it to Merlin.
And I mean, drow culture, other than illustrate, would be in the demon web pits turn into a demon.
I'm sorry. And then Laura, you said what about Merlin?
I'd like to call out to Merlin. See if he's there, if this is what becomes of the key bearers.
Are we going to be sealed in the artifacts?
Oh God.
You call out to Merlin. Your voice kind of echoes. And you don't get any response. It's very lonely feeling besides you having each other right now. You do feel almost like a pain in your chest though, as you start to hear some words spoken by your friends in efforts to try to bring you both back to your bodies. uh what do you guys do?
I mean, if we have to be here, I'm glad I have you here, Lorna.
I'm glad to have you here too, but
I know.
do you feel that pull?
I do.
You should go to it.
We should. I wish I could have done more to help them.
It's all
Lorna,
right.
do you uh returned to your body, being that this is not really.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of me wants to say no, but it's a yes. Yeah, it's a yes.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't want.
No,
The
no,
only
no,
reason,
no.
I guess the only reason I'm kind of saying anything is that this clearly isn't
No, I think
the afterlife in a
yeah.
sense. It is an afterlife in a sense, but it's not what you've expected.
No,
And
exactly. So, I mean, there's part of her that's like, okay, this is the afterlife. I have to accept my death, but also this isn't her afterlife, and if she has this opportunity to go back to make more of herself, she'll do it.
okay, all right. I'm gonna move this back up to the channels for Anika and your friends to kind of perform the rituals. Let them add any kind.
Will we remember this at all, or no? Or do we lose the memory of that of where we were?
You will remember seeing each other in the afterlife, but very little of anything else.
Okay.
I will say, as soon as you guys go back to your bodies, you will hear a response from the nothingness of the space, and it is a belabored and old voice of this man booming back. Not booming. It seems like it's coming in volumes, but even though he speaks in troubled and belabored breaths and words, and he just simply says, I am watching all of my followers, I'm watching all of my children. I'm always watching over you all. And then you guys are going to fade to black on that experience as I move you guys back to the other channel and let the others complete their rituals.
Yeah, out of character, I don't know if they would have gone back if she would have saw Nizara here.
That didn't happen.
Go over to Faye and you cast a spell. Is there any rituals or anything else would like to do to kind of participate in bringing these two back to life? I know it's pretty quick and rapid due to the time limit, but does anyone want to do anything else to help? Cronus or Josel, would you guys like to do anything else to help? Or
I mean, I'd be using my last bit of key points for like healing hands on Lorna to try to. Don't know if it would help any, but
Joseph
I'm
will
sorry.
take off his the blue sash that he keeps around his waist from his deceased friend, and puts around Faye's waist.
okay.
Um,
Anika,
If
you still have
I'm-
time to take care of them both. What would you like to do if there's any special arrangements?
no, this is down and dirty. She's never tried this spell. She's not read about it. She knows it. She's using them.
I saw this in
If
the
I-
book one time.
Like, I heard about this from a friend, and it sounded cool. But if I see Cronus try and use like any type of healing on Lorna before I bring her back, I'm just gonna gently grab his wrist and wait like 10 seconds before you do that. Let her breathe and then do that.
Okay. So you cast the spell by your own hand the first time on Faye, and Faye, you feel your breath is fill your lungs again, your chest rise, and you are back to life. And quite a bit of pain, but you're in a familiar room and you're not orbiting around the abyssal space.
Did we lose any memories like Umbra coming back, or no?
You about who? Sorry.
Because remember, Umbra, when he was revived, didn't really remember Cronus or any of us.
That is true. Faye, you are not recalling. Let's see here. That is a good point. Before I'll go back to that, let me go ahead and get Lorna out first too, though. Anika, you go over to Lorna next, and you will bring life back into Lorna as well. Faye, Faye and Lorna, the both of you have lost large chunks of your memory, forgetting. Lorna, you've forgotten most of your young adulthood, and you're very frustrated in your inability to learn or remember your history and where you came from, where your training came from, where you met your first love. It all seems to be a foggy cloud over your head. Faye, you're feeling much of the same and forgetting about forgetting about some of your upbringing and some of the lessons you learned along the way when you were youth, including it's starting to bleed into your patronage with Pazora, and it's making you very confused about all the.
You still there?
You were quiet.
There we go. I guess there's time. You're just getting a lot of the vibes of. You're just missing a lot of those older memories and stuff, and yeah. So you guys don't remember a lot of what you from being dead, except for the one thing we shared, and you will remember the voice at the very end of before you return.
Okay, so Faye just lost the memories of Mizara, who helped her get confidence. So is Faye more shy or still outgoing? Because that was a big part.
I'll let you figure out how Faye would play. But Lorna, is there anything you'd like to do first?
Yeah, Lorna's just kind of sits up there, like, looking around, like, okay. I'm alive? I'm alive, right? You're not all dead?
You never forget your first time.
Yeah, you're alive.
I mean, coming close many times, but, it's definitely a lot. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
You guys did it?
Did what? But
The
also,
gold sword is actually laying in this room. I did not make that clear either, because it was laying before you in the other room. It did return to the center room with you.
where?
In the center of the room. I didn't put a token on there, but it's right in the middle of you all.
Also, I would be using the rest of my key points to do healing hands, so I'd be casting it twice on Lorna.
Aww.
Does anyone know how to identify magic items?
Yeah. I can do it once. May as well do it on this one.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yep. Okay. Before we, I guess, rush off past that, though, because this was a pretty significant thing, is there anything else that Lorna and Faye would like to do post mortality?
Faye is just kind of, you notice, Faye doesn't look as confident as she normally is. She looks a lot more nervous than she usually is. A lot more timid.
Okay. Understandably. Anything else, Lorna, that you wanted to add or even just verbally discuss with anyone? It's whatever you'd like to do.
Thanks for the help, Barnabas.
Lorna, did you hear that voice at the end?
She's not paying attention to any of you because she kisses Cronus. After he heals her.
Do I remember my books at all? Or no?
1 second. Is that all you do, Lorna?
She looks at Cronus like, okay, we're alive. Are we gonna get out of here, everybody? I assume that's the key, and
This is not the key.
it's not the fucking key.
No, I'm pretty sure the sword has Pan's soul.
So how do we get it out of there?
I don't know, but I'm gonna sit down and
Okay.
cast Identify on it
Okay.
with my glasses.
I mean,
Barnabas is covering Umbra's eyes as as Lorna and Cronus reunite. You're casting Identify, you said, Anika, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Real quick, Josel or Cronus, is there anything else you guys want to do before?
No, Cronus would have been caught totally off guard.
For sure.
Lorna stuns Cronus.
Yes.
Payback stunning strike.
Exactly.
Anything that you wanted to add or do, Josel?
No, I'm just going to wait for Anika to cast Identify on the sword.
How does Josel look?
Pretty fucked up.
I think a lot of you are pretty fucked up. You're all
Yeah.
in a bloodied state. But
Okay.
Anika, you go ahead and you do your Identify spell on the sword, and you'll see that it is obviously an enchanted blade. It is a +3 sword, and it does 2d8 plus your proficiency modifier for damage, and then 2d8 necrotic damage. It also has a special feature, it does have a limitation of a lot of its abilities in Neverland, but you'll also see though that with this blade you would be able to kill the real Pan and initiate basically the process of a new Pan being selected. Or you can use the sword to select a different Pan. One lets you decide, and one will let fate decide and let never.
So, knowing this, would it be safe to assume that the real Pan is dead? And that the whatever the fuck we just fought killed him?
You know the fiend that controlled Pan is dead. You'd have to go back to the surface to learn what has happened to the real Pan. That is a pretty good guess.
I have another question.
Hmm?
Did any of these doors change? Figure out where the key is?
Sorry, there is no path. I'm sorry, there is no pathway on this map. But remember, you guys just spiraled down, and the pathway leading away from this room is right between the blue and the purple door. There's no bridge, but theater of the mind. There's a hallway that leads you further through, and you do see several pillars and artworks and different things on your way as it clearly goes into a larger room at the end of the hall.
Also, what type of sword is this?
It is
Like,
a longsword.
mechanically. Cool.
Faye, what did you want to do or try? You had said that
I typed it out. Faye kind of timidly gets up, walks over to Joseph. Mr. Joseph, here, take my healing potion.
Mr. Josel.
You notice Faye is very much not like herself.
All right. What does the
Fine.
group want to? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Josel.
I'm fine. I think.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think Bones should hold on to that sword.
Why Bones?
Because he could use it.
It's... No offense. I'm stronger than Bart, and I'm not the best at using it. I was actually going to recommend either of the stronger people here.
Can't you use a sword like that?
Yeah.
Josel?
Not well.
Well, sorry,
It's okay.
Josel. Can't you use a sword like that?
I got my sword.
The fun
I
sword.
should
I
let
think,
The
you
one that you
know.
talk to.
I think someone else should take it. I like Moon Dancer.
Yeah, we'll address that later.
Pretty.
I should say, whoever has this sword can pick a new pan if the one who's no longer possessed is a bitch. Or they can kill the current and become.
Look, Josel.
Hmm?
You're still talking funny to that sword, are you?
I know what you're talking about.
Insight check.
Yeah. Sure
Um,
you don't.
Yeah.
But I
Inside
have
check.
disadvantage.
I think only Lorna knows about Joseph talking
Yep.
to the sword, doesn't she?
Yep.
So only Lorna can do the insight check here.
16.
Hang on 1 second. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna suck at this.
No, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were saying?
Oh, it's on about. All right, fine. Barnabas, you know how to will that thing?
No,
no,
no, I'll take it. That's fine.
After hearing that it can kill Pan,
Oh,
Cronus was gonna reach his hand out.
Can I make a deal with you
Bart
first?
will actually speak up because I think I'd like to hold on that.
Okay, whoever I give this to, they have to make a promise, and if they don't keep it, I will haunt them to the end of my days. And beyond. You cannot just kill Pan because he's annoying. As a group, we decide if we kill him, or if he stays, or if someone else becomes him.
I want to
Deal?
kill Pan because I don't like him, not because he's annoying.
No,
Falls
you
under
don't.
the same category.
Bart will say,
You
I'd
don't-
rather us have a say in whose next Pan is versus letting the fates fuck up again.
I agree, but if the Pan that's no longer possessed is not. Okay, we can't just kill the Pan because of what Demon Head did. Okay? This
Perhaps
is
the
based off
Pan
of a
has
whole new
changed.
decision.
If the Pan's still alive, Bart's saying this is if the Pan's still alive, perhaps maybe that the Fiend is killed. He's not worth killing, or maybe he's kind of he made a bad call, and we need to at least see a changing of the guard.
Then do you, Bartholomew Roberts, promise to judge the Pan by what you see now, not what happened before you use the sword on him? Or don't.
Aye, I'll show. I should. I'll keep the sword away from Pan until we come to a decision on what to do with him.
Then you get the sword.
He
I
looks.
hope
He
it's
actually.
one
He will
you
look
can
at
use
you,
Dex
Cronus,
with.
before taking the sword. He's gonna defer to you, Cronus. He goes, "I won't get in the way of your fight."
I'm not saying he can't beat Pan up. I'm just saying he shouldn't die for what he did when he was mind control.
Well, no, he's talking to Cronus right now because Cronus was going for the sword. Like he makes his intentions clear, but Cronus, if you really want to take that sword, he will not get in the way of you because I know you have a very strong hatred towards the Pan.
We all do.
Faye does, but she's too timid to say anything right now.
Anika's the only one
All
willing to give
Well, how about
bits.
this? How about we just put the sword in one of the bags of holding, so it's kind of hidden away.
I can almost assuredly guarantee this may be something that you have to use after getting to know it for a little bit. As a assignment, is it attunement?
It's not attunement, but it is, and its effects. It does heavily suggest that a lot of its power resides in the plane of Neverland.
Oh, never mind. We can put it in the back of the holding.
So basically, if we leave with that sword gets nerfed.
Yeah.
Well, you can't start choosing different Pans when you leave Neverland. But there may be some impact.
Do we want to go down that hallway?
Let's take a break first.
Okay.
Joseph's bleeding a lot.
We're all
The old
bleeding a
man's
lot.
hemorrhaging.
I offered him a potion.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I mean, he doesn't look that bad.
Cronus, you could probably push him over with a pinky right now.
I mean,
And I'm pretty sure I might be able to push you over with a pinky right now.
actually, I doubled my hit points due to that last crit, so I'm good to go.
Either way, I think
I-
you should still rest.
I think because it's a 10:20 and the next thing is just going to be like the next big kind of. It's going to take a little probably time to get through the next room, just with questions, whatever. Let's go ahead and pause here for the night if that's okay with everyone. and we will pick up as you guys are walking through or after your short rest and walking through the halls. That being said, feel free to continue to roleplay while you guys are taking this short rest and play through this short rest if there's things that you guys want to continue talking. I don't want to proceed the story because then we'll get hung up in the middle of something.
All right, so we're taking a short rest.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anything you guys want to any conversations or anything else that you guys would like to do during the short rest, or just resting your bones and your eyes as best as possible?
Uh,
Lorna probably just literally starfishes out on the stone and is just gonna like sleep for an hour.
I will say one thing that stands out to you, Lorna, is
Uh-huh.
that although the sword is connected and means a lot to you, you're having a hard time
I know.
understanding why. That is probably one thing that will stand out to you that's more immediately center stage for your character. Anything for you, Josel or Cronus? I'm sorry, Josel, what was that?
No. But Josel does not take back the blue sash from Faye.
Oh,
So Faye still
interesting.
has it.
All right. Faye, what do you do seeing that you have the sash still tied around your waist?
Ring from the other room. Mr. Joseph, do you want this back?
Keep it.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody have anything else? Otherwise, I think we'll call it for the night. And
Do
we'll
we
start.
level?
Not
yes.
quite yet.
Actually, yes. Anika's gonna look between Lorna and Faye for like a while after the Song of Rest. So how much did you two lose? You lost memories when you died here, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Umbra
Never.
lost memories when he was brought back.
Right.
Yeah, and Faye lost whatever it was that made her stop stuttering. Like she's terrified of everything. And I actually don't know what you lost.
I mean, I don't really feel too much different. She's kind of fidgeting with like the ring on her ring finger, and she actually kind of like takes it off and just tucks it in her pocket. And her sword is just
Oh,
kind of
okay.
laying there, like she doesn't really like care much about where it is at the moment, whereas normally it'd be right beside her.
And
Yeah.
Faye's kind of looking at the symbol on her shield of the Bonray family and kind of staring kind of in the reflection at the draconic parts of her face, looking very confused.
All right. Well, one second. Let's finish up with Lorna. What was? Do you have something else to add, Lorna?
I mean, I don't really know exactly what I lost, but I don't feel too physically different.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure this is memory.
I mean,
because-
of course, they're just memories. They're not physically going to change me, but like, I don't
Uh-huh.
feel bad.
Okay.
As you guys are, I'm sorry. Is there anything else that you guys
Nope.
wanted to say? As you guys are discussing these emotions and this kind of loss of memory, you can't help to catch the eye of this Faye acting a little bit differently, and she seems to be studying her shield with the symbol of her patron. Back to you, Faye.
You know, like Faye's looking very confused, looking at kind of her draconic parts, and she also looks confused seeing the Bonray symbol.
I'm gonna go out on a
She
limb
does
and
what with the
say,
Bonray symbol?
Like she looks confused at it, like she doesn't recognize it.
And the symbol on it is
Her
Bonray.
house symbol.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you two lost something early on, considering some of the things. Not necessarily physical, but yeah, good chunks.
I can't really remember much except when I first met Lorna, Cronus, and Skybor. A lot of things before that are a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, I mean,
And I know we went to the Underdark, but I don't remember that city.
What? Like at all? You grew
No.
up there.
Did I?
I most definitely
Ah.
did.
What's its name? I can't think of it.
Well, let's hope, once we get back to our own world that maybe some of these memories come back, at least maybe some core ones. That would be great. I mean, I still remember where I came from. I still remember most of my family, I think.
You know where you guys came from, but it's
Yeah.
just it's the intimate details of
Yeah.
your upbringing. Like you're familiar with that your symbol is a house symbol, but you are having a hard time remembering your house symbol, for example. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
You grew up in the Underdark, but maybe you forgot the city name, like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Do I remember my sisters and however many brothers I have?
You remember you have a large family, but their names are escaping you.
Is that the same with me?
Yours is a little bit more intimate and a little less broad than where Faye's was a very broad generic of all her youth,
Yeah.
basically. Well, yours
So-
is kind of really focus on that one aspect of your life of
Yeah.
your training and things on
Yeah.
the Kel Islands and when you met your significant other.
Yeah.
And
Okay. I mean, I remember I have a family, I have my brother, my sisters, I remember some sort of training, I don't know where.
You remember the
who.
cold.
It was freezing ass cold, I nearly froze my tits off, but that's about all I remember.
You trained on the Vical Islands.
Oh shit, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I know I have a large family, but I don't remember any of their names.
Seeing as Lorna had taken her ring off, I'm going to ask her if she knows Alexander.
Who's Alexander?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I got
What?
that too. Though.
So
Yeah.
I'm actually going to hold my hand out and ask for the ring, and then tell her she needs to put it back on.
Why? Am I? Well, are you proposing, Cronus?
No, just I'll explain later.
I got a weird turn.
Are you sure? I might say yes.
You-
I nearly
Wait, what?
died today. What?
Hey, well, that's going to be a
Cronus.
one shot someday. Let's play a D&D wedding. All right, I like it.
Cronus, as much as that was an absolute opening, do not propose to her like that with that ring.
Faye
Especially
was,
with that ring.
Faye was nervously taking out the golden needles.
All right. Is
But
there anything
Lorna,
else that you want to do, Cronus and Lorna? Otherwise, I think what we'll do is call it a session, and you guys can continue some inner dialogue in the offline chat. But before we do, any last thoughts or comments, Cronus?
If he insists that I put the ring on again, then I will put the ring on.
I'll explain it later.
Oh, okay. Sure.
that's gonna bring us to a close, guys. And thank you for an awesome session. I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed the combat and it was challenging enough. But yeah, this was a lot of fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it too.